Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a general reading about should you have sex. It is a yes or no reading, so these are the yes cards and these are the no cards, and we'll flip them over and figure out if the reading will be yes or no. So we have the pumpkin, the little red gem, and the quarter. Readings are timeless. There are timestamps in the pinned comments. Decks are in the description box. There's also links to Instagram and Fiverr and Etsy and all different ways that you can interact. And I do personalized readings as well. On my channel, if the camera zooms in on a pile, we pull clarifying cards, and today we're using the sexual tarot. Excuse me. We also have what's in the box, and what's in the box will be something that I will try to transmit to you so that you can use your intuition. And intuition is really important on my channel. If there's something that I say and you're like, well, I know that doesn't fit, she just said my husband's cheating and I'm not married. So then that's not your information and it's meant for someone else. And if you want specific information, then you would do a paid reading. All right, so let's get started. So here we have, should you have sex? The people who chose this pile, it is yes. I'm going to remove the no cards. Then we have the red gem, and it is no. So I'm going to remove the yes cards. And then we have the quarter, and that is maybe. So we will read both. All right, well, let's see how that goes. Okay, oh, we already have some clarification on that no. So let's pull a card and then we'll get started on the pumpkin. Oh. Okay, so let's get started. I need to just kind of move these up and get them so they'll fit under the camera here. Okay, so this is for the people who chose the pumpkin, and the answer was yes. So the questions that we're going to answer are the energy of your relationship, how it will go, do they want it, and do they like you? Because, they could want to have sex and not like you. So we'll see what happens. So the overall energy is, oh, woman holding a heart. Excellent. So basically the feminine energy, because, with tarot, it is all about energy. So it's not really like, oh, this is the man and this is the woman. It could be two females who one has masculine energy, one has feminine. Like, it's just whatever the mix is. So in this reading, the feminine energy is holding or offering a heart. So then how it will go, it came up the reversed hangman. So the reversed hangman is a little bit about selfishness, feeling like a victim. So it might not go smoothly. It could be that this is off, it's like a feeling of unrequited love where like the feminine energy is offering the heart and the masculine energy is kind of like, I'm not really into it. So, do they want to have sex? It says maybe, consider. Consider the options, don't get stuck in the details. So, in the yes, no, maybe tarot or oracle cards, the maybe cards, they really are the ones that for the laws of attraction, if you have not created the next step, if there is no indication in your energy what you want, the answers tend to come up as maybe because you haven't considered anything and figured out what you want. Let's get another. Okay. Oh, they're going to tell us a little story. Oh, we actually had two that came up. So there's two on this feminine. Got another one that, oh, a bunch of them flipped over. Okay. I'm going to move them up a little bit so you guys will be able to see them. Okay. We're going to answer the last one. The last question is, do they like you? Which is yes, by all means. When you know it's right, you can use any means necessary to fulfill your dreams. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to find out some information about this guy who's kind of, or this masculine here who's kind of in that energy of like selfishness. So we have the reverse magician, the tower, and the reverse four of swords. So the reverse magician is about energy that's scattered. It's not, because when the magician is upright, all of the pieces are there. You have the sword, you have the cup, you have everything there. So when it's reversed, it's like all of the energy is not into play, is not in the relationship. And the next card we have is the tower. So the tower is about, everything being destroyed. It's about a really huge change that sometimes is unwanted, and it really isn't something that you're really wanting to experience. And then the reverse four of swords is about restlessness and anxiety. So on their part, they don't really see the opportunity for a relationship. I feel like some of these people that are in this energy really have an energy of not feeling worthy of a healthy relationship. So they don't really know that things can go really well. I feel like this tower moment is actually something they're just kind of always waiting for the other shoe to drop. So even though the feminine is coming in and offering a heart, let's say what we have for the first group. So the first group, we have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is all about a new relationship and a proposal. And then the other people, we have the reverse Knight of Cups. So the reverse Knight of Cups is a unrealistically moody, abusive person. So you really need the feminine energy that's holding the heart really needs to see, because these are two completely opposite things here going on. Because that Ace of Cups is all about, hey, let's get started, let's do this. But then you get down to that reverse Knight of Cups, and it's just a jerk. It's just unrequited. It's not being given back. So there's a very small group of you that this person really wants an actual relationship with you. There's another larger group of you where the person just wants a booty call. They just want casual sex, which if that's what you're looking for, go for it. I've definitely had casual sex in my life, and it has been good sex. So it is not a bad thing to want something casual. But for a very small part of you, you want a relationship with this person, and unfortunately that is not available to you at this time because they don't think that they deserve it. So you could continue down this path and hope that they are able to get the growth that they need for their lives to be able to be in a healthy relationship. But at this time, it's not available, but they do like you. So, but like is a very broad term. It could mean, oh yeah, she's great in bed. Oh yeah, I'd get a beer with her. Like, or, he is really fun to watch movies with or whatever. So this person wants a casual relationship. And unfortunately, it feels like for a lot of the people who are watching, you're looking for something that's more long term. And unfortunately, this person really doesn't seem to have that available. All right. Well, I would love to hear what's going on. If you feel that, hey, that really wasn't, what it was supposed to be. I feel like, we definitely have something great. Well, then, use your intuition. And you can definitely go in and check out a different set, because there was another one also. And don't forget to like and share and comment and subscribe and all of the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. And then don't forget to go to the end for what is in the box. All right, so this is for the people who chose the little red gem. This came up as no. So we have the universe as your back card. We have why not? Do they want it? Do they like you? And then this was a card that the camera zoomed in on. So let's start with why not? Why will this not be a good idea? So this is the reverse Knight of Wands. And the reverse Knight of Wands is an impulsive, chaotic, sexual person. So they're very passionate, but they don't know how to control the passion. And so sometimes that passion can come out in abusive ways. So, ooh, wow, that one almost flew across the room. Okay. Okay, so why not? This is because this person is not really stable at this time. So I feel like this is actually a very small group of you because I feel like you're the brave ones who wanted to know why no was the answer, and you went with what your intuition was, and you didn't change it when you saw what the answers were. So I applaud you because I know that's not cool. Like, it's hard when you really want a relationship with someone or you want to have sex with them to hear, well, no, that's not a good idea. But I feel that this person is young and that they are coming into themselves. Like, this is who they've always been, and that's why, because the no says this path is not the path for you. Don't settle in life. You are worthy of great things. My grandmother said, if a guy ever tells you that he doesn't deserve you, believe him and walk away. Because if somebody believes that they don't deserve something good, they're never going to treat it like the wonderful thing that it is. Okay, so then do they want to have sex? Is yes, surely. Proceeding down the path is highly recommended for you. So let's pull up another card because I feel like it's telling us a story here. Because right now it feels like it's saying no and yes. Okay. So what that means is you have to choose to use your intuition. So it zoomed in and out 3 times. So I feel like this is a story for a small part of you that are hearing yes. I feel like this is what would make that no turn into a yes. So we have the reverse Empress, the reverse Fool, and the reverse Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is something where I believe that if you do have a sexual relationship with this person, it is going to have a huge effect on you. Because the reverse Empress is all about depending on others, not being able to really create, because the Empress is about like pregnancy and starting a life. So I feel like, yeah, you could have sex with this person and, they want to have sex with you, but it's really going to impede you on your growth because then you also have the reverse Fool. And the reverse Fool is carelessness and being unprepared, not really focused on what's happening in front of you. So I feel like this person is super attractive. Like, they are the body type that you like. They take care of themselves. Like, this isn't somebody who you feel like you're settling for. They almost feel a little bit like they're better than you, but you aren't seeing this part of them. Because then we also, like, we have the reverse Knight of Wands, and then we have the reverse Knight of Pentacles. And the reverse Knight of Pentacles is immature and stubborn and lazy. So this person really knows how to put their best foot forward, and they want it, and they're going to try and convince you that you want it. And you really have to know if that's what you want, if it doesn't feel like settling. So do they like you is coming up at no, not at all. This choice does not bring happiness. And the card that pulled up with that is the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles upright is resourceful and fertile, which is interesting because if they don't like you and you don't proceed down this path, you see that they're just trying to have sex with you. I feel like you yourself are very attractive, that you take care of yourself, that you have done a lot of work on yourself. And it almost feels like you've been doing your own healing, your own self-evaluation. And this is really the first person that's kind of come across your path since you met them. It's really interesting because there's this YouTuber, her name is the Crappy Childhood Fairy. She's so amazing, but she's talking about like traumatic relationships and how they really affect you when you meet other people. So I feel like the majority of the people watching this, have gotten out of a relationship and really have worked on themselves, and this person came along and they are really a smooth talker, but that's just it. They're just a smooth talker. So just, I feel the energy for this is just be an observer for a little bit. Just see what they're doing. Are they flirting with other people? Are they hiding things from you? Are they, making you feel bad about yourself? This relationship or this interaction with this person, you really need to take some time on. So then the clarifying card that pulled up was the Six of Cups, which is really interesting because the Six of Cups is about looking back and taking a nostalgic, because that's what she's kind of doing in here. She's looking in this mirror. She's really like thinking about good times. You've had maybe this is somebody who you've been in a relationship with before. Huh. You've been in a relationship with them before. They feel like you kind of feel like, oh, they've changed. They used to be this person that you're talking about, but they've really changed. But for some of you, this person has not changed. They have just learned what you wanted to hear. I was on this date one time with this guy, and we were in a restaurant, and Enya started playing. And I was like, oh my God, I love Enya. And he was like, oh, me too. And I was like, oh, that's cool. What's your favorite song? And he was like, this one. And I was like, oh my God, this guy knows no songs. He is just telling me what he thinks that I want to hear so that we will connect and have this like bond over music, and he will be able to manipulate me. Like, I saw right through it. You have to learn to see what other people are doing, because I feel like you are a group that is very empathetic, and you're kind of attracting some of these moody jerks, and you don't realize what you're doing to attract them. But what you're doing to attract them is, a lot of times empaths do have like a feeling of people pleasing or wanting someone to be happy with them and not upsetting the person. So you're looking at this because I feel like this person is very persistent, but this is not something that on the surface it looks like it's okay, but if you go deeper, it's not the thing you think it is. So the universe, yeah, the universe has your back, says, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So consciousness is about being aware, paying attention, being alert to what is going on. And that's exactly what you need to be in this one. Somebody said that when you are wearing rose-colored glasses, all of the red flags just look like normal. So you have this person on a pedestal, and you really need to look at them through take the emotion out of it and the feeling of fear. I feel like there's some fear that's keeping you in this. Oh, well, they're the person I lost my virginity to, and so they really know me, and I'm scared to try anything with anybody else. Or, they're the only person who ever made me feel pretty. This person knows you, and they know your buttons. So, all right. Well, I would love to hear what you have chosen in this situation and how that goes for you. And I look forward to hearing your comments. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all of the wonderful things that you can do on YouTube. And don't forget to go to the end of the video and check out what is in the box. And thank you so much for stopping by. Hey there, this is for the people who picked the quarter, the maybe pile that's getting a yes reading and a no reading, so that you can use your intuition. So this is definitely going to be for the people who have been testing and using their intuition, because this is going to be really advanced, because you're basically hearing yes and no. So that means that you're just getting information to make an informed decision. All right, so because it's on top, we're going to start with the yes, and then we'll go into the no. So some of you, we have the energy of the relationship. We have how it will go. Do they want to have sex? And it's okay if these get turned around. Do you want to have sex? Do they want to have sex, and do they like you? Okay, so the energy of the situation is victory. So that's excellent, because usually victory comes after, like, you don't really go out and get victory the first time you try something. For the most part, there is a period where you learn and you try again, and you fall and you try again. So Oops. Popped right over. Okay. And this one actually came over too. All right. So you try and you try again, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're victorious because you have persisted and you have continued down a path. So victory is a really good energy because it sounds like, you know, when you have something victorious, it's possible that this is a person who you have known for a while and you guys have interacted. It's so funny. I'm always like, is it going to move? Doesn't really look like it's going in for anything. Okay. So this is how will the sex go? And it is the Ten of Cups, which is awesome. The Ten of Cups are about happiness and fulfillment and family. This is a really good card, especially with victory. So this is the yes card. So yes, having sex with them could lead you to a path of intimacy that you really enjoy. So then, do they want to have sex right now? Yes. Rest. This yes could take some time to arrive. It's advised that you take some time to rest and relax. So that's good. I feel like you guys aren't in this relationship yet, or you just have started it, but I think you've known them for a while. Okay. So then this one is, do they like you? No, not for the best. Your higher self knows that this is not the best path for you. It's time to find another way. Now, what's interesting is it pulled up two clarifier cards. So I feel like for the majority of you, they are not at a place where they have met. You know, it's really funny because this feels like a twin flame relationship. And it feels like the watcher, you who are watching, have been going through the process of getting to the point where you're connecting and in union with your twin flame, but they may not be totally enlightened to this yet. So let's pull the two piles. So we have the Nine of Pentacles and we have the Three of Cups. Okay, so the Three of Cups is about celebrations and friendship. It's about like marriage and having a new baby. You're celebrating things in life with the people around you. And then the Nine of Pentacles is about being self-sufficient and paying attention and maybe a little bit of selfishness. So for some of you, a very, very small part of you, I believe the energy of the no's are these people, but there's more energy of no than there is of yes. So you need to know which pile you fit in. Told you this was going to get complicated for some of you, because I've kind of noticed as I've been reading for people that sometimes they just want to hear all the cards and they don't want to have to put any thought into which direction they're going. And you have to have responsibility. So you need to know if you are in a Ten of Cups, Three of Cups situation, or if you are in a no Nine of Pentacles situation. And only you know that. And you know that in your heart. So I'm going to help you. We're going to play, well, not really play. We're going to, I want to show you what your intuition feels like. I want you to close your eyes and imagine that you are on an elevator. When I get to the top floor, I'm going to say ding, and the door is going to open. When the door opens, I'm going to say either the Three of Pentacles, excuse me, the Nine of Pentacles or the Three of Cups. And you're going to feel in your gut which one, if you're disappointed, that was not the one for you. If you're happy, that was the one for you. So we'll say that you're going on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ding! You're in the Nine of Pentacles group. Oh, okay. So some of you felt that and were like, oh, that's not my group. I'm the Three of Cups person. See, that's what your intuition feels like. That's the kind of things you're going to want to check in. So this Nine of Pentacles, yeah, pulled up a Ten of Swords. So Ten of Swords is just about being backstabbed, and like you can see out here in the window, there's another little couple. She's here by herself. Her cup is knocked over. She's sad. She's on her own. So this path is not really one that's going to end in what you're looking for. The Three of Cups pulled up the reverse Four of Swords. So the reverse Four of Swords is about a little bit of anxiety, It's ready to, you're ready. Some of you are right on the verge. You're poised for your relationship to start. You've been choosing union, you've been choosing yourself. Some of you are in a karmic relationship and you don't want to see that. You don't want to feel that because you're like, no, I feel like this is the person for me. Something magical happened when I met them. And usually that's like your awakening. Something did magical did happen. But if you're feeling sad, like, I mean, this guy, I never know how I feel about this card. Because in this one, he's cutting her hair. That's really intense. Like, this person, you do have some intense feelings for them, and the relationship is intense. But that's not the comfort of Three of Cups and the, ready to move, ready to go. So, yeah, you guys have some, what is the word I want to use? You have some introspection to do. Okay. So this was the yes pile. And this is the no pile, which I think is funny because that one had a no and a yes. So you guys got it all intense there. So this is why not? Do they want it? And do they like you? And I'm going to just shuffle these cards. Because I didn't expect a maybe. But I feel like, okay, so I'm going to pull one for that third one. I feel like some of you are really confused, so maybe this will help even more. Oh, you know what? If you're confused, you didn't belong in that group, because confusion is not going to come to you when you are dealing with your higher self. I'm really proud of you guys. I've been getting a lot of, like, it's funny because people leave comments and then they delete them, but the comments are always like, that really helped, and this is what I picked, and I think it's funny because you guys can say that kind of stuff. Maybe you just don't want to know. But I get to read them because they all stay there. They're just kind of grayed out. So, I'm really proud of you guys because a lot of you are like, yeah, that is me. And yeah, I am going to go for it. And so I'm really excited for the people who are just really stepping out of their comfort zone. Okay, so this is the yes pile, or excuse me, this is the no pile. So why not, or why the no, is coming up as the sun. So the sun is the happiest card in the deck. So your why not could be that if you go down this path, it will not bring you happiness. Do they want to have sex? Yes. Affirmative. You're on the right path. It is the right time. The universe has your back. So funny that this is the no pile. Guys, what is going on here? Do they like you? Says maybe. Remember, review your progress. Is this really what you want? And that's the thing about maybe. I've noticed is because I've been doing a lot of readings, and the people who get maybes, I've noticed that there has not been a creation of an answer yet. So for some of you, I feel like the reason that this is no is because you don't feel like you deserve it. You don't feel like you're worthy of them wanting happiness, and the universe, you feel like the universe doesn't have your back. So then we have the reverse wheel and the reverse Nine of Cups. Yeah, that makes sense. So the reverse wheel is like, oh, I have bad luck, I'm stuck in a rut. And then the reverse Nine of Cups is about, I'm not happy, I feel kind of lazy in it. Like, because when the Nine of Cups is upright, it's your wishes are coming true and you have abundance. So yeah, I feel like if you felt that you deserved the happiness, the answer would be yes. So the only reason the no is really even existing is because you don't deserve, you do deserve it. You don't feel that you deserve it. There are a lot of things that you can learn about uh, collecting your worthiness. Going back, Steve Noble is a YouTuber who has these amazing meditations about going back and finding your light and seeing how worthy you are. So I would really suggest those for the people who are in this group. So the universe has your back card says, I choose to learn through love. So I feel like some of you might get to the place where you can learn to unconditionally love yourself, which will allow you to unconditionally love another person and be able to accept the love that's offering or being offered to you, which will definitely change this no into a maybe or into a yes, excuse me. Because that's the thing. This is your energy right now. With tarot and oracle cards, your energy can change just like that. Your energy could change from this reading. Like maybe you never really thought of yourself as thinking you were unworthy. And seeing this reading, you're like, well, wait, I am worthy. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of a healthy relationship. And this right here could change in the last 10 seconds. So this is where the people are right now, but it definitely has the potential to change. All right. So I would love to hear what's going on in your life. I'd love to hear if you changed your thought process right where we were talking. This is the time for what's in the box. What's in the box? So I am picturing this item in my mind. I can see the color and the shape, and I am picturing it like, you know how the Care Bears like cast the picture on the screen? That's kind of what I'm picturing. So I'm going to open it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And it is the unlocked lock. All right, well, thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to read for you again.